Hey everyone, Bizarre here. Welcome to my beginner's guide. Hopefully if you're new to the game, you'll learn a thing or two here. First of all, here's a few locations you might want to remember. KOICH Street, directly in the middle of the map, it is a hotspot for players and items. The Castle, a large landmark on the YBA map and the location of the final boss, Diavolo. Merchant Road, close in proximity to KOICH Street, Merchant Road has an NPC you can sell items to for in-game money. The train station, every new player's starting area, with the beginning story quests and easy NPC enemies. When you begin your adventure, you won't have a stand power or a speciality. Here's how to fight with your fists. First rule, and press shift on your keyboard, which will activate the feature Shift Lock, which will make it so that your camera is always facing towards your mouse. This is really helpful during stand and standless combat. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to teach you is the mouse one punch, basically your left click. Whenever you left click, your character will do one singular punch, but you can chain it up to 5 different punches. We'll show you more about this in a combo later. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to teach you is how to do an M2 punch. It's basically the same as the M1 punch, but you're going to double right click this time, and it'll do a heavy punch that always knocks your opponent to the floor if it lands. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to explain to you is how to block. If you hold down F, your character will block, basically nullifying all damage that comes at you from the front. I'll explain more about these in the advanced guide. Now I will teach you the go-to standless combo. To do the go-to standless combo, you need to do 4 mouse and punches, then 1 heavy punch, which is 1 M2. Okay, so now I'll teach you about the quests and the storyline. I'll explain more about these in the advanced guide, but here's all you need to know for now. This is Giorno Giovanna. He is the first quest in the storyline. If you speak to him, he'll tell you to defeat 5 security guards because he has stolen a briefcase. Completing this quest will reward you with an item that is very, very valuable in the early game and late game, the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stand Arrow, which will unlock your first ability. But there is one more thing you have to do to acquire this ability. First, you'll have to go down to your menu and go into the skill tree, then go to the character selection of the skill tree. You'll have to get agility 1, 2, and 3, or vitality 1, 2, and 3, and then go up to worthiness to get worthiness 1 and 2. This will make it so your arrow doesn't kill you when you use it. Okay, now that you've acquired the stand arrow, and you have the worthiness 2, you should now have a stand like I've got here. But my stand isn't going to be like the one that you've got, as mine's a Requiem version, which is the upgraded version of a stand, right? I'll explain more about that in the advanced guide, like I probably already said already. Next, I'll teach you about basic stand combat and how to use your brand new ability. There are 3 stand types in this game: the humanoid stand type, the wearable stand type, and the item stand type. All of these guys have kind of like separate controls, so we're not going to go into all of them today. We'll just stick to the humanoid one for now. You are still able to use M1 and M2 with their respective combos. You also still have your block. Okay, so the next thing I'll teach you how to do is how to barrage. If you hold E on your keyboard, your stand will do a flurry of punches that do tons of damage if you get it right. Be aware though, enemy players can also activate their barrage while you are barraging them. So barraging first, unless they've got their stand turned off, is highly inadvised. The next thing I'll teach you is the heavy punch. By pressing R on your keyboard, your character will do a heavy punch animation. If this connects with an enemy, it will knock him onto the floor in a ragdolled state. The heavy punch acts exactly the same as your M2 punch, except this one can't be cancelled unless you are ragdolled on the floor. Sometimes, even when you are ragdolled on the floor, it will still connect. And there you have it, everyone, the beginner's guide to your Bizarre Adventure. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll make an advanced guide at some point because there was so much I wanted to put in this video, but I decided I would leave it for a later video, as this is meant to be a beginner's introductory to your Bizarre Adventure, not an advanced guide teaching you how to fight with Golden Experience Requiem. Although the video is short, it took a lot of effort, and I was working throughout Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day to deliver it to you. It would really mean a lot if you could support my channel by subscribing and liking this video. I don't ever ask for likes and subscribes. I actually ask for the opposite in most of my videos, so this is a big change. I've got a lot of videos planned for the upcoming year. I've had talks with Paragon, Holtaro, Gaps, Sage Tempest, and many other YouTubers that do YBA and other content to bring some decent banger videos. So hopefully I can get these all out in the year and not die in a car crash. That would really suck. One way of not being in a car crash this year would be joining my Discord in the description, as you will not be in any cars or traffic to have a car crash in. Even though my community is quite a small community, I do believe there actually is a community there. So I'm making a Discord server for you guys, so you can all talk in general, fucking spam me and annoy the fuck out of me, because that's exactly what you're gonna do. Merry Christmas, everyone. This is a goodbye from me.